Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In this section of verses, from 19 to 23, 24, Gurudev tells some very beautiful pastimes and descriptions of Radhika's mourning and Krishna's mourning and how the Manjaris are serving Radhika at that time. So continuing from verse 18, in verse 19, Gurudev describes how now Srimati Radhika is in Javat. In the early morning, she has just awoken, and at that time her grandmother Mukada came, so we heard the pastime of the switching of the shawls. So after this, after Mukada left, one of Radhika's Suhrit Sakis came. Suhrit Sakis are those who are very friendly to Radhika. They are not in her own specific group, but they are close friends and they have a similar sentiment. But the Suhrit Sakis, they have their own relationship with Krishna, but they're not rivals with Radhika. So one Suhrit Saki named Syamala came with another friend called Madhurika. So Madhurika and Syamala arrived. At that time, they were welcomed in by the Sakis and Manjaris. And so now Radhika has just arisen from bed. And so she meets Syamala. And she embraces her and says, "Oh, today is a very good day. Today will be very auspicious because I have seen you now in the morning." Then they begin to have some very interesting, mysterious dialogue. So if we want to know what Radhika talks about with her Suhrit Sakis, this is a good indication. Gurudev gives some very sweet descriptions. So first Radhika says, "I planted a seed. And that seed has sprouted and grown into a beautiful tree with strong branches and beautiful green foliage. But yet, even though we have waited for a long time, there's still no fruits on this tree. And so we are lamenting and thinking, when will fruits come on the tree?" And so, hearing this, Syamala smiles and says, "Oh Radhe, the nature of this tree is very wonderful. It's very mysterious because someone who takes the fruit of this tree and is always relishing the nectar of the fruits of this tree becomes so bewildered they think, I have never tasted the fruit. And so I have seen that, oh Radhe, you are always tasting the juicy fruits from this tree, so much that the juice has fallen onto your cloth and your body has been painted with the color of the juice of this fruit. If someone is eating a ton of fruits, then some of the juice may even come on their cloth, like mango after mango after mango, and it's very juicy, and you're eating with so much relish that some juice comes in the cloth." So Syamala says, "Oh Radhe, this tree is very strange. The fruits of this tree are such that when you eat the juicy fruits, you become completely bewildered and intoxicated. And then afterwards, you're thinking, I have never eaten any fruit, even though you've been eating them constantly." So Radhe says, no. You don't understand. Actually, you are right that this tree and these fruits are very strange. And then she gives an example. When it is a very dark night and the sky is full of storm clouds and the thick, dark storm clouds have covered the entire sky so you cannot even see the moon or the stars. And it's a very dark night. And then occasionally there will come a lightning bolt. And it just comes for a moment. And then immediately afterwards, it's not like a lightning storm. One bolt of lightning comes and then it disappears. And so after the lightning comes and goes, it's even more dark. Because your eyes are used to the dark and then you see some bright flash of light. Afterwards, it seems more dark. So Radhika says, "Oh, we saw Krishna for a moment. It was like a flash of lightning. Our hearts were filled with so much joy, and then he disappeared." Krishna is always like that. Bhaktivinoda Thakur sings in his Siksastakam songs how, "Oh Krishna, sometimes darshan ananda dene, you appear and give so much bliss through your darshan, and then as I run forward to embrace you, again you disappear, and I fall and weep on the ground. And again, you tease us with a glimpse of your darshan and then disappear again." So Radhika says, oh Syamala, Krishna appears for a moment like a flash of lightning and then disappears. And then the separation is so great, we're in such darkness of separation that is unbearable. Then Radhika gives another example. If you're in a drought, in a desert, and it hasn't rained for many months, and then all of a sudden you see storm clouds coming. You see some clouds coming and they quickly come over the horizon. And then all of a sudden it starts to rain. But then after like 30 seconds, with this heavy wind, the clouds move on. And you're still there. And only a few drops of rain have come into the desert. And the desert sand is so hot, they quickly evaporate. And then the steam makes the air even more hot. So Radhika says it's like this. We see Krishna for a moment and then he disappears. And then our separation fire increases more and more. So really we have not tasted this fruit. So then Syamala replies, Syamala. She says, oh Radhe, I understand now. It's like when you're very, very thirsty. You haven't drunk water, like when we do Nirjala Vrat. You can imagine Nirjala Vrat going on for day after day after day. And then all of a sudden you get a chance to drink. And if you find any water anywhere, in a pond, in a puddle, you just drink it up very quickly. Afterwards, you don't know what the water tasted like or anything. You don't pay attention. So Syamala tells Radhika, oh, you're so absorbed in drinking this because after a long time of separation, you get a chance to drink the rasa, nectar of meeting with Krishna. So you're drinking and drinking and drinking, but then you don't understand the nature of this. You cannot understand it. So she says that actually, practically you have taken it. You have eaten the fruit. What is the fruit? Who can say? The fruit is Krishna Prema, in meeting. Krishna Prema is existing in separation and meeting. So she says, we planted the seed of Krishna Prema and it grew into a beautiful tree, but no fruits have come. This is Radhika's mood. This is another tattva we'll describe afterwards. So Syamala says, oh, you're drinking and drinking and drinking, so you cannot taste, you don't know the quality of the fruit. So you have practical knowledge, but no theoretical knowledge. So you're saying, I have not tasted it. So Radhika says, oh Syamala. So Syamala says to Radhika, you should go again to this guru and study under this guru, and then you can understand theoretical knowledge of what is the taste of this fruit. So Radhika says, no, I'm very afraid of that dark person. He's very restless. And I stay far away, and I'm always protected by many Sakhis. But I see that you are very eager to learn, and you are very qualified. I am not so intelligent, but you are very qualified, so you can learn the practical meaning and also the theoretical knowledge. And then you can come back and teach me. So in this way, Syamala smiles and laughs, and again embraces Radhika. And then she departs on her own affairs. So Gurudev describes Syamala comes to Java to meet with Radhika. She wants to take bath. Radhika is about to take bath. This is before her bath. She is being prepared to bathe. So Radhika is being prepared to be bathed by her manjaris, but Syamala comes for a different kind of bath. And Gurudev describes that in this verse, Radhika is called Bhavani. Bhavani is she who is always absorbed in many ecstatic moods. Her moods are like an ocean of rasa. So Syamala comes to bathe in this ocean, or in this lake, Sarovar. So she comes to take bath in the morning in the ocean of Radhika's moods of love for Krishna. Okay? So after this, maybe we can do another one. Radhe Radhe everybody. Please subscribe to our channel down there. Hit the bell icon for notifications. And if you already subscribed, share with your friends. Like, comment. That would be awesome. Thanks so much.